creator of this universe is creating all of the particles of this universe, and they are not easy to create. It requires unlimited power, knowledge, and will to create them, because they are created in relationship to the entire universe. It is not difficult for the creator of this universe to create the same number of angels to all of the particles, combinations, bodies, you name it, in the universe. And they are created for a purpose, and each and everything in the universe has some special personality. Nothing in this universe, no two things are exactly the same. They have their distinct personality, and that must be observed. That's how I understand it. Yes, brother Dave?
I just wanted to touch on also kind of what you were saying. Like there's I don't know if you're familiar, but there's a physical concept that observing, like for example, there's a famous double slit experiment with electrons where an electron,
when you observe it,
exactly,
it
doesn't, when you observe it, it actually, all the potentials go to the point where you can actually observe it.
So there's a connection between the physical world and the consciousness of conscious beings.
Exactly.
I don't know.
For something, because like
yes.
what it goes on to say is that for something to exist in the sense that, in the physical sense,
yes.
it must be observed constantly, because if it's not being observed, it just exists as potentials in space.
That's one perspective. So it suggests that there's a connection between the physical world and the consciousness of conscious beings. I don't know if it helps. Brother Hassan, were you going to say something?
To me, this is sort of like, correct the logic here. I think when we're saying that everything requires an observer, every non-sentient,
every art
requires. We're sort of giving more significance to the arts than the sentience, in my opinion. Then if, for example, when we say that there is just one little Earth here with just a finite number of human beings and the entire universe is for them to observe, we sort of recognize how significant the value of that sentience is.
My understanding is that the ultimate goal is not the consciousness of the conscious beings of the art, but it's about the reflection of their creator. The ultimate goal is him being known. So that is why, because he has ultimate, unlimited qualities, and he creates everything somehow similar to each other, but each and every being is created with their own, specific personality, and they need to be observed too. Say, for example, this universe, human beings are just, if on average we have an understanding of average human beings, but hundreds of thousands, even billions of human beings are created in this world, so that they all observe the universe with different perspectives, experiencing it differently and appreciating it differently, and supplicating or contemplating about it differently. That's how I understand it. The ultimate goal is not the art itself or the consciousness itself. It's about the creator making him known to the conscious beings. So we are at the center, in a way, at the center of it, not at the center of knowing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Of course, we said that we cannot do it all. In my understanding, Malaika, they have a different way of knowing their creator. We human beings, we experience it. Say, for example, we feel hunger, and because we feel hunger, we appreciate the food better. Say, for example, if we never had a sense of what it means to be hungry, we would never truly appreciate someone being given food. Yes, we would somehow understand it. Somebody's giving some people what they need. But if I have this experience, I know it better. One more thing, I actually saw some videos on YouTube. They're starting with the smallest particles to human beings, to the Earth, to the solar system, to our galaxy, to the other galaxies or the bigger stars, and they're saying, see, you're just a small piece in this world. You're nothing, you're insignificant, you're not important. But they forget that not those big galaxies or the suns or stars, that they can start from the smallest to go to the biggest. We are given these qualities of observing from the smallest to the biggest. We have we are given a comprehensive, a set of comprehensive tools. We can observe like almost all around the universe, right? We're looking at the stars, galaxies, looking at the molecules, right? It's only, as far as we know, it's only human beings, and we know it by experience too, okay? That's how I understand it. Now let's continue. So there are plants, we said, but there are also animals in this universe, right? It seems like they have some level of consciousness too. So these animals are flying. I don't know if they are doing what they are doing, but looking at it looks, something beautiful or important. Even scientists, when they look at it, they're asking the question, why are they flying in this shape? Whatever. There are meanings of it. Scientists studied. It's worthy of watching. But I actually looked at this verse, which kind of helped me understand that there is a connection between the creation and the angels. I remember your question at the beginning, and saying you were talking about it in a very comfortable way. In the verse it says, and to God prostrates whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth of creatures and angels. And they are not arrogant. It is not saying that the angels are outside the universe. What is it saying? There's a connection between the creation and the angels. Right? Angels, at least when I look at this verse, it's not saying angels are outside the creation. And there's no way they are outside the creation. If they are created, they're in the creation somehow. What does it mean to prostrate? So that means prostrate, I don't think that's a good translation of it. They understand that they are created, or the rest of the creation are created. They do not exist by and in and of themselves. They must be created by someone. That means, in a way, they are saying La ilaha illallah. I don't know if that makes sense. So, for example, looking back to those pictures, I was going to actually say something else. Let me go back a little bit. When you look at this, the creator of this universe can create animals who live in the air, on the earth, flying in the air, in the sea. It doesn't matter. He creates life in the sea, on the land, in the air. So he can create life wherever he wants. From light, from darkness, you name it. So if you look at different parts of the face of the earth, there are different types of plants, different types of soils, and according to these differences, there are also different types of living organisms. So therefore, he can create life suitable to their conditions, whatever part of the world or the universe. Okay? We are only getting to understand it. It is possible. We are saying that we never say, okay, I saw Malaika or whatever, but I can comfortably say they must exist. And I can comfortably say that the Creator, it looks like everything is serving to life or consciousness. Consciousness must be all over the place because there is art, beauty, and meaning all over the place. Okay? Brother Hassan.
What surah is that?
It is Surah, I forgot, 49, 50.
I don't think that's correct.
Translation?
No, the surah number.
I will check it. Can one of you check it on the internet? I copied it. I don't know if I made a mistake when I was putting the ayah number. You can just type it and pull it out. I copied it from somewhere. Okay. You want to move on?
It's not
You want to check it?
It's not 49 because there's only
Do not check 4950. Just type, and to God prostrates whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth. So you will find it where it is coming from. You didn't find it?
The search in the Quran app is not that great.
Just Google it. Not Quran, just Google it. Google is there for a purpose. Yes?
Chapter 16, verse 49.
Verse 1649.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I copied it. I know it's. I didn't try to do that. So maybe I made a mistake. Anyway, so you found the words there, right? Okay. Let's continue. So this is beautiful too, right? And there's a sense, even among those who are not really religious, they say, you know, babies are protected by angels, right? Is this a common understanding? It is just, it's a powerful sense from inside that is saying, this is so beautiful, it needs to be protected. I cannot protect them all the time. I cannot observe them all the time. There must be some conscious beings looking over them. You don't need to read the verse or whatever. You have the sense coming from inside, right? Say, for example, children playing whatever part of the world. It is amazing. The fact that people are taking pictures of it, that means it is worthy of observation. Maybe they did not know it. They're just having fun. They're enjoying the time. But it is worthy of observation. And human beings are at the center of creation. And if there are angels all over the place, there must be, as I understand it, more around human beings. Say, for example, when you're looking at this picture, maybe some people took the picture of it. We only see 1 second of it, and there are hundreds of different examples of it. Small children carrying her sister or friend, whatever. It is beautiful, right? It is touching your heart. And millions of it is happening all around the world. Whether they know it or not know it, it is worthy of observation. I don't think they go undetected or unobserved, right? Say, for example, you're getting together, enjoying the food provided to you, regardless of whether you appreciate that it is given to you, I think it is also worthy of observation. It is some beautiful, meaningful thing happening there. So, someone shoveling snow, that is worthy of observation. It's a small thing, but it is an amazing thing too. People, look at this. Look at it. People watching birds, right? It is worthy of observation. It's in us. We know it for sure that things in this universe are worthy of observing. And there are people who are going to the poles to observe some animals living there, right? And someone helping some other person. That's beautiful too. Regardless of whether they understand it, they connect it to their Creator, it must be observed. Someone reading the Quran, fulfilling their purpose of existence, it doesn't, in my understanding, it doesn't go unobserved. And there are a lot of hadith which says, because these are now, we are coming to a level of real purpose of the existence of creation, and I think that angels are more related to it. Say, for example, someone contemplating about the universe. The fact that we contemplate about the universe, that is something good. We need to do that too. But it is also something worthy of observation. I saw two people in downtown. One of them, I don't know if they were couples or friends, one of them was taking a picture of something in downtown, and the other friend was taking the picture of the one who is taking the picture. It is worthy of observation too, right? Everything. So, for example, someone understanding their weakness and their need for turning to their God, Creator, asking His help for whatever they need, and needing help and understanding where they need to turn to, and I don't think this goes unobserved either. Okay? Let's move fast because there are some other points. Angels' response to the creation of humans. I want to move fast. So, how do we know that angels have a level of consciousness? How do we know that they can distinguish good from evil? Right? When we know it from the Quran, I'm sure all of us know about it. It is described in the Quran that